Wow, thank you, Sarah. This is overwhelming. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our first Rise and Soar conference. You see, today we have 12 amazing speakers that will take the stage TED Talk style, followed by time for you to journal and talk in your groups. I wrote the word rise at the top of a blank page in my journal. I barely ever make notes in my journal, but about 3.5 years ago, on May 2nd of 2020, I wrote the word rise at the top of a blank page. Directly under the word rise, I wrote, I know I've strayed, but I know you have plans and I have these gifts. I scribbled word for word the following. You've created me to be an encourager and a connector to women. I exist to build them up and uncover their gifts and talents. I truly believe women can do big things and put their plans into action. Over the years, I would find myself flipping back to that same page and rereading that entry. Just over a year ago, I shared about the Rise and Shine Mastermind, and a mentor said to me, Amy, if not you, then who? Another mentor said, Amy, you are a community builder, go and build. Those words encouraged that first step, along with Hope Cook, who's here in the room. She and I gathered 4 other ladies and tested the early call concept for 6 weeks. Look how far we've come in a year. This is a testament of women who come together bright and early in the morning. When I stand up here today and I look out in this audience, I know this didn't happen on accident. I serve a big God. I know that the Rise and Shine exists to resource women entrepreneurs and to encourage and be a community builder for those on their business journey. I need you to know it's the little habits every day that will compile over this next year into the traction you gain around your goals. First, let's start with goals and your mission for this next year. What are you on a mission to accomplish? You see, I've had the privilege to work with new startups along with growing and scaling entrepreneurs, or growing and scaling businesses. Both are in different spots, but I always start by asking this one question. So here's my question to you. What 3 things are you hoping to accomplish in your business by this time next year? I often can get a confused look, or I can get 20 ways and ideas. Diluted focus will get you diluted results every single time. So then I clarify with this question. Tell me the 3 ways that you or your business plans to make money or drive the nonprofit mission forward. I know that businesses often have many income streams, but I don't care. In this quick moment, pick your 3 strongest ways. I want you to clearly only write 3 so you can be focused. So for example, if I'm a photographer, I might say shoot family portraits, shoot weddings, and shoot newborns. If I'm a web builder, I may say build websites, manage social media clients, and sell digital courses. I want only 3. If you are about to write 10, please stop. Now, I like a SMART goal where it's specific and measurable. So you have the specific part down. Now we need to get it measurable. You need to write a unit or a number that goes along with those 3 specific ways. So as a photographer, I may say 12 weddings, 30 portrait sessions, and 10 newborn sessions by December 31st of 2024. Build 12 websites, have 20 social media clients, and sell 200 digital courses. Now you can answer yes or no by the end of 2024 if you did or did not accomplish what you wrote. and that's okay if you don't accomplish it. You now have a memorable mission statement with quick measurables that you can repeat out to your team, your friends, your family, or me if I ask. Now we need to marry these business goals with our daily habits. Ginny Givens, where's Ginny at? Said it so perfectly. We already know women in business are a very unique group, many times juggling major life roles. Owner, CEO, manager, operations, mom, wife, chef, chauffeur. Endless. We are a rock star breed. I want to show you the exact system that I use to track and stay accountable and focused. If we put a timeline of 1 year to accomplish what we were out here to do, what do your daily habits need to look like, and how will you track? We have a system called Rise Goals where you track 5 weekly habits or goals for 6 weeks. Don't tell me that you want to be an author and by the end of the year have 0 habits that consist of putting pen to paper. You see, you tell me about the finish line, but you haven't even started, so we have to start. It's great you have goals on paper, but now we need to close the loop and actually see that our habits are in alignment. I want you to leave today with 5 habits you can begin to track. There's a tracker sheet in your folder. It actually says weekly chores. This is what I call imperfect action. Would I love it to say rise and shine? Absolutely, but does it say weekly chores? It does, but it works. Okay, so you're gonna use that tracker to write down those habits and track for this next week. We call them rise goals and habits. Each letter in rise has a meaning. So R for relational. Are you too work focused or are you not enough focused on the home front? Make a goal to track. Maybe that's one-on-one time with kids. Maybe that's 3 people that you have a networking meeting with every week. The I stands for intentional daily habits. Mine always stay the same. Bible read 5 days a week, workout 3 days. A strategic goal. Look at what you wrote, what you're after to accomplish. Maybe that's 1 newsletter a week, or 5 posts a week, or 2 community events. Look at what you're after to do and see if that strategic goal aligns. Lastly, an exciting goal. Maybe that's to contact, 2 people every week that you haven't talked to, or start a blog post, a speaking engagement. Lastly, you need to carve out time for this 5th habit, the strategic block. Did you take a 3-hour block to work on your business? Most people think that sounds absolutely crazy, but those who do it in my group see the most traction. Here's what sits at my kitchen table and I stare at every morning. My Bible, my planner, my gratitude journal, and my tracker sheets. I track these habits every week. Your outcomes will be a lagging measure of your habits, said James Clear. When all things are important, nothing is important. And this gives you a place to start.